Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Last Night's Racing League. Here we are, Season 3, Round number 5, at the Lady in Black, Darlington Raceway. Well, I tell you, they have a beautiful day out there, 80-degree temperature, winds 5 miles an hour, track temperature a little warm at 103. And as always, thank you for joining us here at Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell if you want to know the moment we go live. Now the guys, they're running 70% fuel. We got 3 complete sets of tires to run with, 1 faster pair. They get only 1 shot at a green-white checker for 90 laps here at this 1.31 mile facility. And you know how Darlington can be. And we'll see how many guys out there earn their Darlington stripe here this evening. And before we go any further, we'll give a shout out to our broadcast sponsor, Butt Kicker. Check out their link in the descriptions. Butt Kicker, feel what you've been missing. And also, before we head down to the track, let's take a look at the driver standings. Vincent Sora, he leads by 3 points over Dakota Moniz. Adam Elshire there in the 3rd spot. Then we have James Trammell, Kenneth Neal Amoson 5th, Jad Khalif 6th, Mike Simone 7th. Martin Morales 8th, and 9th is Danny Cochran. Sean McLaughlin, actually, they're tied. Danny Cochran and Sean McLaughlin, they're tied at 120 apiece in that 9th spot. So that's basically your top 10 there. And you can look at the rest of the guys down there, and there's actually another tie right below them. Austin Holsey there, Charles Roberson, 118 points apiece. So everybody's got everything to race for here, folks. And let's take a look at the team standings here. Now, Morecast Racing, they still lead with 137.1 points. Points are based on an average of how the team drivers perform out there. And everybody's doing okay. Now, Team Savota, they had a rough week, and you can see it cost them a little bit. They fell a couple of positions, and that boosted Larson Line and Obsidian Edge up 1 position each. Max Motorsports all gained a position themselves. They're actually just about, it's almost a 3-way tie there. When you look at 4th, 5th, and 6th, they all have 100, so just a few tenths separating each of those teams. Now, of course, Alfa Romeo is 7th, TR Motorsports 8th, and Pirate Racing is in the 9th position there. And before we head on, let's see. Now, we have our driver spotlight here. Tonight is going to be Travis Eccles. Now, he was our driver spotlight at the Bristol race, but we never got a chance to talk to Travis at all. So hopefully we'll get a word with him tonight. And I don't know. It probably a little bit, things were happening so fast at Bristol, you know, they have such short pace laps, and never got a chance to really talk to him. So we'll hopefully get a word with him. Matter of fact, let's go and see if we can grab him here. Let's bring up the timing tower here. We've got about 5 minutes left here. Let's go find Travis here and bring him up to the booth for a hot minute here. I saw him in here earlier, and had to scroll down and find his team. And there's so many different teams, and then you have to. Now, I just saw him in here earlier. Now, sometimes the guys don't stay in the chat when they're racing, and but I'm sure he's in here somewhere. I just have to find him. There he is. Okay, let's bring him up to the booth here with us real quick. And there he is. Hey, Travis, Tony in the booth. You got a copy? Mic check. I hope he can hear me. Mic check, mic check. He might not be there because he might have stepped away for a minute, because I was talking to him before the broadcast started. So we'll put him back down to his channel for right now, and we'll catch up with him later on. But let's see who else is out on track. There's Charles Roberson, and he's currently 3rd fastest there. A new Team Savota member there, and boy, I tell you, that's going to really kickstart that team. And because I believe I can't remember who it was. The number 10 couldn't, for some reason, he couldn't continue with the team, and so Charles he stepped in there, and that was good of him to do that. Currently 3rd fastest with that 29.939. Vincent Sora He's at the top of the charts here at the moment with the 29.862. There, Max Foner, he's on pit road there. Let's see who else is on the track. There's Adam Ailshire. And as you can see, folks, everybody's getting a little taste of that wall, just seeing how much they can push it. How about there's Danny Cochran. And who is that directly behind them? I think that's the 26 car. That is Vincent right behind him. And but Danny right now, he's two teammates there. He's currently seventh fastest with a 30.018. Let's see who else is out there. There's Jad Khalif, that's the league owner. 19th quickest at the moment. Had a pretty good day at the road course when they ran Road America. Looking pretty good there. There's Isaac Degenaire. He's 22nd fastest, 30.672. Now there's the 28 Sean McLaughlin. Currently 18th fastest, 30.414. Give a shout out to Barbara. That's Sean's mom there. She's their #1 fan, Team Sirota. How you doing, Barbara? Good to see you in the chat there, and hope you enjoy the race here. Let's see who else is out there. Is Martin Morales in the one machine, currently 17th fastest. One of the Morecast drivers, Sean Huffstutler. He's also one of the Morecast drivers. 14th quickest at the moment. And then we have Jacob Morris. And Morecast, they're pretty formidable right now. In the team competition, there's James Trammell, another member right there. And let's see, who else? Is that everybody? There's AJ Green. The 48 machine, currently 4th fastest. It looks like we're getting close to qualifying here, so we're going to take a quick break before we roll over to qualifying, and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the Last Night's Racing League here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker, the future is feeling.
Okay, folks, we are back, and less than 20 seconds to go here before we get ready to go to qualifying. And we'll clear the screen and bring up the timing tower again there. And old hand on the wall there, old clock on the wall there says that we're counting down to 0, and the server will roll over to the qualifying session here. Checkered flag is in the air. And, of course, it's private qualifying, and everybody's virtually on the track at the same time, but we only see one car at a time, or truck at a time. Let's jump down. I believe there's Sean McLaughlin. Let's go ahead and jump on board with him. Looks like he may be one of the first drivers out. Still working that throwback scheme there tonight. And he comes down to take the green flag for his first time lap here. Both ends of this track are totally different, and the truck has to be set up to compensate for both of them. Making his way down the backstretch. Amison, and we see times coming on the board. Aylshire up the front there. There's McLaughlin. He crosses the line. Right now, third fastest. Adam Aylshire, he's been a good, strong qualifier. He's right now provisional pole with that 30.097. He just got bumped by AJ Green, and he just got bumped by Vincent Sora with the 29.961. Jacob Morris in the second position there with almost 30 seconds flat. Only 1,000th off of that. Don't know if he tapped the wall or not, but because if you do touch the wall, and that will eliminate that lap time. And I think he must have tapped the wall. He did not improve. Okay, he didn't tap the wall, but he didn't improve his time. Sora's still up there. Mike Simone currently fifth fastest. Boy, blinking on us a little bit there with that 30.207. Aylshire still in the second position. There's Danny Cochran. He's sixth fastest right now with a 30.208. Aylshire, boy, he was almost 30 seconds flat as well. 5/1,000th of a second. Looks like he's done. There's Dakota Moniz. And, I think he might have spun there. He's got a 30.2. That might have been his first hot lap. And if he spun on his second one, then he's done with qualifying. And that might be it for him. Martin Morales looks like he's done 14th. So it looks like it'd be just about everybody done qualifying. So while we wait for the countdown clock to go down to 0 here, we'll go ahead and then pause for our national anthem. Okay, we're back, and we've got about 15 seconds before we roll over to the race session. And I got a good feel out there tonight, about 26 trucks in the field, and hopefully everyone will be able to hang in there. Sometimes you see guys blinking just a little bit, and I've seen and at least one broadcast here recently. One poor guy, he just lost it. He lost his connection near the end of the race. And boy, I tell you just hate to see that happen. And, but you just have to hope that it doesn't happen. And, that's what they have to deal with sometimes. And, trucks are starting to come out now, onto the, starting grid. And, let's go ahead and, take a look at your starting lineup here. And, Vincent Sora, he is your pole sitter, with Adam Aylshire starting second, Jacob Morris third, Charles Roberson in the fourth position. Then we have AJ Green fifth, Austin Hulsey sixth spot. Then seventh is Max Foner, eighth is Mike Simone, Danny Cochran ninth. Seba Corns rounds out your top 10. Then we have Dakota Moniz 11th, Kenneth Amison 12th. 13th we have John Ashley Amison. 14th Sean McLaughlin. Then David Mayer 15th. 16th is Martin Morales, 17th Jad Cleef, 18th Colin Forrester, Tyler Dingler is 19th, 20th is Isaac Dejanire. And 21st, Sean Huffstutler. Then we have James Trammell, 22nd. Now, these guys, starting with Sean there, they didn't post a qualifying time. Travis Eccles is 23rd. Bryce Douglas is in the 24th position. Whole sitter Vincent Sora, he's leading the field down the backstretch into that tight turn 3 and 4. And the pace car is just entered pit road. And we're waiting for that green flag. Boy, we've got it. We're racing here at Darlington. Sora's off and running. Ailshire right there. Roberson close by in that 3rd position. Boy, Ailshire, he is right. Oh, boy, he's getting right on the bumper. Look at Roberson. He's not playing around. He's trying to get to the front in a hurry. Oh, no, they're bumping. And oh, no. Sora, he's spinning. He manages to hold on to it. Boy, what a heck of a save. Oh, boy. Things going a little bad there. Vincent, let's see. Vincent Sora, he's still going. I think that was, oh, man, that was Sean McLaughlin. Oh, a bit of a pileup back here. And let's see if we can go back and see where that started. And everything happened so quick there. And let's see. It might have started with Austin. Let's see, Austin Halsey. Is he showing any damage there? Let's zoom in on him. He's looking okay. Let's go back from his view there and see if we can see what happened. And there's the 4 car right there, and there's the 48 right behind him. That's AJ Green, and they had a little coming together right there. And so right at this point, Halsey, he's just along for the ride. And oh boy, everybody's trying to go high and low. And there's 27. He managed to dodge below. That was Mike Simone. Everybody else is trying to. Max Foner, he got caught up there. Oh, Dakota Moniz. Boy, that was like net code that just nicked him there. That's what it looked like. Boy, look at the net code. I could see the 51. He collected the 28 of Sean McLaughlin, but I swear that truck looked like it went up in the air before they actually made contact. I mean, there's a lot of guys. There's Isaac Dejanire, and he's already gotten caught up, and he collected a few other folks there. Some folks look like they might have managed to just slow down in time to get through all of that. Travis, he's right at the back, and he saw everything happening in front of him. Definitely, I guess he might have been holding back a little bit, and definitely made it through there. Let's take it back live here. So there's Halsey. He came in at pit. I don't know if he used this fast repair or not. He came in, John Ashley Amerson, he also came in the pit along with Colin Forrester. Those are the only 3 that I see. Now, Max Foner, he's still on pit road. Wonder if he had to pit toe back. And Sean McLaughlin's on pit road. And the field just went by, and they both just went down. They're 2 laps down now, and that's a shame. I don't know, they may have had to tow back, I guess. It didn't look like their trucks were that badly damaged, and Foner, he's on his way out. Meanwhile, at the front, Roberson, he is your leader. Our spotlight, Travis Eccles, he's now in the 20th position. He survived that first one, and may not be the last one, that's for sure. Let's see, I think the pace car is going off. They'll be going green this time around, making their way out of turn 4. I believe Roberson controls the start. He drops the hammer and he's gone.
Green, green, green.
We're racing once again here at Darlington Raceway. And he got a good jump there on Aylshire. There's Jacob Moore, Vincent Sora. He's still hanging on the high side there. Morris down on the inside. Sora's trying to get back up. He's getting to the bumper of Aylshire. Trying to make the pass. Aylshire hanging tough on the high side there. Not an easy thing to do. He does get ahead of the 11 truck. Now setting sail for the 94, Charles Roberson. And Roberson, he knows how to save some tires, and he knows when to push that truck and when not to push that truck. And right now, he seems to just be going for it. And right now, he's got just about half a second gap on Sora. I think being out front is probably a good thing here at this track, because you can truly run the line you want to run, because you have such a tight amount of space to work with. And of course, Sora, he's in pretty clean air as well. And the gap now is still hanging to about 0.48, so it's just about around half a second. And boy, he still has Aylshire and Morris right there on his tail. So he's going to have his hands full there for a while, that's for sure. Let's look a little further back. There's Mike Simone, the 27 truck. It's that yellow, black and yellow truck there. He's in the 6th position. He's being chased by Danny Cochran. Cochran being challenged by the 15 of Seba Corns. Seba taking a look down on the inside, couldn't quite. Cochran, he gets sideways. Boy, he manages to save it. Because, they don't use all that bottom part of the track. They only run like those top 2 grooves most of the time. And had plenty of room to get down there and gather it up. And he's still in that 8th spot. Let's look a little further back. There's David Mayer in the 12th spot. He's battling with the one of Martin Morales. Has Jad Khalif right behind him there in that 13th position. 10 laps complete already, folks. Up the front, Roberson, he continues to lead. That gap is now only just about 0.4 of a second. Boy, look at Adam Aylshire. He is all over the bumper of Vincent Sora. Sora not getting a moment's rest from that 11 truck. He's trying to put the pressure on Roberson, and he's the one feeling the pressure from Sora. Could be a little bit distracting there when you're trying to mount pressure on the guy in front of you and you got somebody breathing down your neck. And there's Morris. Now he's lost a little bit of ground, not a whole lot, but he's lost I'd say about a couple of truck lengths from the top 3 there, but he's hanging on. AJ Green a little bit further back there. He's got some damage in the back of that truck there, but I don't think that's going to hurt him all that much. And there's a 15 of Seba Corns on free air there, and then Danny Cochran running in that 7th spot. They're starting to space out now a little bit. There's Mike Simone right behind Cochran there in the 8th spot. Kenneth Neal Amoson 9th, and Dakota Moniz rounds out your top 10. He's got, look at Martin Morales. Boy, he really closed up on him in a hurry coming out of turn 4. Trying to see if he can make this pass here. I think he's going to do it here. Morales now moves into the top 10. Man, he went low. Okay. For a minute there, I thought maybe Moniz was going to do the crossover there, but he's staying behind Morales there for the moment. Boy, look at the gap that's starting to open, though, ahead of them. Now Roberson is starting to feel the heat a bit here. Vincent Sora right there within 0.2 of a second on the 94. Catching is one thing, passing is another. But if anybody can do it, Sora, he can get there. And now he's just got to figure out, he's caught Roberson. He just got to figure out what to do with him. And right behind him, Aylshire is trying to hang on. He's about 2/10 behind Sora there. It'll be interesting to see how tire wear starts to play into this. And they have 3 complete sets, a set they started with and 2 additional sets of tires that they got to go. So I guess if you were to be perfect about it, I guess you go 45 laps or so before you have to change that first set of tires. So we'll be looking at that, and plus running at 70% fuel. Can they go that many laps? And can the tires hold up that long to make it nice and even here? Because this group is known for doing some long green flag runs. And look at the 2 leaders there. They're starting to space out. And tell you the truth, in 24th position, who is that? We got John Ashley Amerson. Did he just crash? Oh, he spun, and now we stay green because, when you spin down off of all of that lower part of the track, it's sort of considered not the racing surface, and looked like he might have spun, and but we did not get a caution. And see, there he is. Oh, and he got collected. He was going to go below the 55 there of Joe Archer, and that didn't work out well for either one of them. So that's what got him down there on the apron. He's coming on down pit road now. Let's see. Is Archer, he's still running? Yeah, he's still out there running. He's in the 22nd position. His teammate and our spotlight driver there is Travis Eccles. He's currently in the 20th position. And he's got, who is that in front of him there? He's got Tyler Dingler there in front of him. Just about 0.8 of a second ahead of Eccles. Oh, and he's getting a few Darlington stripes there on the way. Of course, where they are now, I tell you what, and he's running a 20th position. He's going into turn 1, and the leaders are just crossing the stripe now. So he might be going a lap down here before too long. There he is, and Vincent Sora did get past Roberson and got past him and kept on going 0.7 of a second ahead of Roberson already. And there's Jacob Morris. He also got by the 94. Oh boy, Roberson into the wall, just got a little bit of a Darlington stripe there. His tires may be going away on him. That's interesting because a lot of times Morris, he'll let those other guys wear their tires out. But he was very aggressive at the start of this race, and I don't know that, I don't know if he was too aggressive or what, but with the guys that he's running with up the front there, you almost have to be, because they're really setting a really hot pace here right now. Both Morris and Sora, and you see how they've kind of checked out already. Roberson's over 2 seconds back. Let's see, where's Adam Aylshire? He's back. He's about almost 3 seconds behind Roberson, and then there's got a big boy. Look at all this going on behind them. Seba Corrin's battling with AJ Green, Danny Cochran right there, Kenneth Neal Amerson. They're all mixed up in there, and Cochran, he's trying to get around the 48. 22 laps complete already of 90 laps scheduled. Oh, and AJ Green, he collects the wall there just a little bit. Cochran's able to ease on by. And Kenneth Neal Amerson also slips by the 48 as well. AJ Green, he can be a very strong driver. We've got somebody on pit road. That's Charles Roberson coming down. He said, you know what, we're only at lap 23, and if he's coming down to get some tires now, it's going to be a long night for the 94. If he has to change those Goodyears already. He's got a bit of damage, and don't know if he. Let's see if he uses his faster pair. He's the only guy on pit road, with the exception of John Ashley Amerson, who I think might be in because of damage. Man, that is a long crawl down pit road. Oh, and his engine's blown. So he blew the. No, I thought he was going kind of slow there. He has got it in neutral. Man, he is creeping, trying to get to his pit stall. So he's going to have to use that faster pair. Trying to get there. Does he get there? Let's see if he gets there. I believe he does. He makes it. And he manages to use that faster pair, get her fired up again. And he didn't get any tires. He just did manage to get to the pit stall and get that faster pair, and he's headed back out. So he's showing one lap down, and he's exiting the pits. Your leaders are coming out of turn 4. They just may catch him here before he's able to get up to speed. There he is, and there's your leaders right there. There's Sora and Morris there right behind him. And Jacob Morris, he has been running a strong race as well. And I guess, he has teammates Huffstetter and Morales and Trammell. He's got 2 teammates in the top 10 right now. And you look at the timing tower, they're color coded, so you can see the teams. That kind of lime green, that's Marcas Racing. And the drivers with the gray letters, that's just a league driver. They don't have any particular team. So you can see Larson Line Motorsports, they have 2 trucks that is, in the top 10. Adam Ailshire, he's running there in the 6th spot. Vortex Theory, he's got AJ Green in the top 10, so he's got one of his teammates there with him. Seba Corrin's now up to that 3rd position. Man, and he's got Danny Cochran all over him right now, trying to get that 3rd spot. Battling hard to stay in 3rd there. Cochran, one of 2 Larson Line Motorsports drivers in the top 10. That's kind of cool. They're doing they're really ramping up those team points this season, and should be a good competition. Now Larson Line, they were pretty strong in season 2. Right now, Morecast is team-wise anyway. They're giving them something, and even one of their drivers also, and he's hanging on there. He's for a minute there, I thought he was about to get a run on Sora, just running a slightly different line as they were going through turns 3 and 4 there. Come down to start lap 30, and we're 1/3 of the way through this race already, folks. Good battle going on here for the lead. Vincent Sora trying to, this is going to be a nice battle here to see how these guys get these tires to last. Look at how far they are. Good grief. 3rd place is just coming out of turn 2, and they're coming out of 4. And they're very quickly, and more folks are on pit road, so some more folks going a lap down. But look at all the lap traffic that they're going to be running into very shortly, within, I'd say, in the next couple of laps or so. And boy, this is going to get interesting. And really having to get out of it. Those tires are really starting to wear now. Jacob Morris seems to be just hanging in there with Sora. He may not be exactly trying to pass him, but he is just staying right there with him. They cross the line to start lap 33. Back in 3rd is Danny Cochran. He's the first Larson Line driver to go down there. Here comes Seba Corns down on the inside trying to make a move for that third spot as they go into turn one. He's going to get it from Cochran. Boy, that was close. And Cochran had to, you saw him wobble just a little bit. His left front did touch the right rear of the 15. Everybody kept going, and now he's spinning. Oh, no, and that might, let's see, does it bring out a caution? No, it doesn't. He spins down on the apron, and we stay caution free. Oh, caution is out. We do have a caution, lap 34. So apparently that did trigger the caution. Boy, that was, I tell you, I think when Austin passed him, I think he was already, let's see. Okay, he was already trying to gather it up. So, yeah, he had already gathered it up by the time Austin passed him there. We'll take it back live here. So now we're Vincent Soren company. They're going to come down and go ahead and catch up there with the pace car, so that they can get pit road open. And I'm sure everybody, it'll be, we're there at lap 35. And I think it'd be safe to say that I think folks are going to come in and get some Goodyear tires. And there he peels off now to go down pit road. And everybody's coming with him, everybody on the lead lap. Our spotlight driver, Travis Eccles. Now he was in the 17th position, now 16th. He stayed out. He was on the lead lap, and so this will be interesting. He was right at the tail end of close to the end of the lead lap here. So I'm wondering if he's going to even plan on coming in or not. Let's see if we can get a word here with Travis now, and hopefully he can hear us here. Let's go find him real quick. Hey, Travis, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Travis, man, how are things going out there so far for you?
Well, I'm not nearly as fast as these guys. I know that, and I'm trying to rely on strategy to get up there. Almost worked out. Colin got passed by the leader right as the yellow came out, so I'm not the lucky dog. I have to take the wave around, and I'm banking on another caution right off the bat so I can get tires. But we'll see. My plan going in was attrition, letting cars fall out and gain positions that way. So I'm up to 16. We'll see what happens.
10-4, man. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Just my buddy out there, Joe Archer. He's racing with Pirate Racing with me. We'll see what we can do, but we'll see what happens.
10-4, man. Well, good luck, man. We'll talk to you later on. Okay, that's Travis Eccles, our spotlight driver, trying to use a little strategy here to see if he can. Now he is behind the pace car, so he will get the wave around. You know, Sora's right there behind them, and so when they get the one to go, he will. He'll try to hold on a little bit longer. You know, obviously won't be able to pit right now, and it looks like they're going to have at least. Okay, they're on the back stretch, and they might get the one to go this time around. When they come around, coming out of going into turn 3 now, and I'm pretty much expecting them to get the one to go this time, and he'll get the free pass. I believe that's David Mayer right behind him, so he'll get to go as well. And they come to the line, and it is it one? Yes, it is one to go. And so there goes Eccles making his way by. And let's see. Did Mayer go? Yep, he went as well. Well, he's showing a bit of damage, quite a bit of damage on that 17 truck. He's hanging in there. And somebody else is behind him there, too. I couldn't see who that was. I think that's Amerson also coming around. Yeah. Don Ashley Amerson. But now back to Vincent Sora, and he'll be coming out of turn 2. He'll be controlling the restart. Now, he's on the inside. I don't know if they have lane choice or not. He's starting down on the inside. That'll be interesting because I would almost think he'd want to be on the outside, but hey, what do I know? But let's see what happens here, folks. Going into turn 3, it's Sora, Morris, Seba Corns right there, Sean Huffstetler. Two of those Morecast Racing trucks right up in the thick of it here. Sora's holding them down a little bit. He drops the hammer. He gets a little bit of wheel spin. He gets going. He manages to get that 26 truck out in front of the 18 and manages to get up to that high line because I knew he was going to want to get up there. And so got a good start. And looks like everybody behind him got away as well. Look at this drag race down here. Seba Corns drag race with Danny Cochran there. Cochran trying to hold on to that 4th position. Adam Ailshire right there behind him, nowhere to go. Boy, that's some tight racing right there, folks. And you almost get the impression that Ailshire has probably got a little bit more pace going through those turns, but he just has nowhere to go. You know, you only have those two lines to work with. And boy, as they battle, man, Jacob Morris, he does get back by the 26. Oh, boy, he got a little loose there. Had to gather it up. He's still in front, though, at the moment here. And now Vincent Sora, he's about to get double banked here. He's got Morris in front of him and Sean Huffstetler, teammate, right behind him, riding on board with Sora. Here comes Sean Huffstetler right behind him. He's not that close. And then there's Danny Cochran. He's trying to get close to the 99 himself. Huffstetler trying to get up there and lend some aid to his teammate. And Huffstetler, you know, he hasn't been, I don't think he's been with the league too long. And he may be new this year, but yeah, he's been quietly making his making some quiet noise, I guess you could say. You know, if he's not caught up in something, he has the ability. You're going to see him up there, and most definitely. Andy Cochran still trying to hold off Seba Corns. Adam Ailshire right there. Morris now has just about a 3/10 of a second lead over Sora. Let's look a little further back. There's Dakota Moniz in the 8th spot. Here comes I see Roberson there. He's not on the lead lap though. And oh no, Sean McLaughlin and Max Foner have put the trucks behind the wall. So we have 2 retirements on the evening here. Now we have 24 trucks remaining. And sorry, Barbara, Sean's out of it. But yeah, we're still racing here. And their teammate Roberson, he's right now showing 2 laps down, but he's still in it. A little further. Let's look a little up here a little ways. There's Adam Ailshire, and he's starting to lose a little bit of ground to Seba Corns there. Kenneth Neal Amerson in that 9th spot. He's ahead of Morales. 3rd Morecast Racing driver in the top 10. He's right there at the 10th position. Austin Holsey right behind him at 11th. And there's James Trammell, 4th Morecast Racing driver. I mean, if you look at it that way, team wise, you see a lot of green in that top 12, and that's a hard thing to combat there. And meanwhile, up the front, Morris, he pulled out to about 2, maybe 3/10 of a second lead. He can't get but so far. Vincent Sora is right there, and I think those two are going to be stuck with each other for the rest of the race, in my opinion. I just don't see. When they had a fierce battle there at the restart. Sora spun his tires a little bit, and then even Morris got a little loose coming out of one of the turns there, and they both gathered it up. And Sora trying to maintain what he's got there to stay right there with that 18 of Jacob Morris. And they've got Bryce Douglas ahead of them about 9 seconds down the road. So it'll be a while before they catch them. But they're on lap 48. And now they do have, they had that caution. They had those fresh tires. They, depends on when the caution comes out. They're lap 49. So it's going to be less than 30 laps or so. And they'll have one final set of fresh Goodyears waiting for them should another caution come out. So this will be interesting to see how this plays out here. And Huffstudler, he has made it. He's there in third. He was already in third, but he's about 4/10 behind Sora there, and he's got Danny Cochran starting to get a little closer there now. Cochran, he hasn't been able to get rid of Seba Corns. Seba Corns look like, I think he is just biding his time, trying to find out the right moment to pounce here. But they both have been inching up on that 99 of Sean Huffstudler. And boy, wait a minute. We have okay, that's a lap car. Yeah, that was the lap car that they went by there. And so he, now we got somebody on, Danny Cochran, he taps the wall there just a little bit. I tell you, it's hard to keep that thing off the wall after a handful of laps. Morris, he is trying to open this thing up now, 0.6 of a second ahead of Vincent Sora, and boy, he's got the groove now. This set of tires working real good for him, definitely. Sora now, like I said, 0.6 of a second, and here comes Sean Huffstudler. He's starting to close in on the 26, and Sora may have to start thinking some defense here. Because Huffstudler, he is only 0.2 of a second behind the 26 machine there. A gap now 0.7 to Morris in the lead. And he did put another 1/10 of a second between him and Huffstudler. Adam Ailshire, he's a bit further back. He's actually almost 2 seconds behind Huffstudler there. And they have that lap car of Douglas, the 03 truck. He's got plenty of room. He can dive down to the inside as the lead trucks come up there. And we'll be seeing that from time to time. There's A.J. Green putting up a good fight there between him and the 94. That's not really a battle for position, though. AJ running in that 6th spot, a little further back. There's a couple of Larson Line trucks there. Danny Cochran in that 9th position. Austin Holsey. Let's see if he can get past his teammate there. He might be making a little bit better progress. Might have been held up just a little bit by Cochran. Cochran has tires may be going away on him there a little bit. And Olsen said, I'll get to in front of you there, see if I can make something happen. Mike Simone, meanwhile, he's trying to ward off Morales there. Morales in that one truck. And I think Joe Archer might have crashed. In fact, he just jumped right to the pit. So apparently Archer is also out as well. Let's go back. Go back on track. There's Isaac Dajan there. He's in 14th position. He's 3 seconds behind Jad Khalif. He's running in the 14th position. We've got, let's see, we've got 15 trucks on the lead lap. So he's pretty much at the tail end of the lead lap. And I think that's Dingler. Tyler Dingler is the last truck on the lead lap. Meanwhile, up the front, Jacob Morris, and he's starting to counter some, there's Amison there. Gets to the low side there, so Morris goes on through. Gap is now 9/10. I'll make it a good second between him and Soares. Somebody just scraped the wall, heard that. And we're on lap 59 as Sora crosses the line there. And that's what about 1.06 seconds looks like there, folks. And it looks like it's still growing. And Morris, he has definitely found his groove. And a lot of folks can't stand this track. Some folks really like it. 1.3 now ahead of Sora. You can tell he's really getting out of it quite a bit. Let's go up here and listen. Let's go ahead now. Let's see. Where's my dashboard? Let's see what kind of speeds they're getting here. Going down to turn 3. That was about, what was it, 168 I think I saw there. As he got down, we'll go see what he gets going down the front stretch here. As he starts lap 61. That was 163 topped out there. I think that was Dingler just went low so that he could get by. And did he? Yeah, that time he did 167 coming into turn 3. Let's run on board with Vincent Sora. Sora now coming down the front stretch here. He's about 161 going into turn 1. Let's see what he can do on the back stretch here. I think the best we saw from Morris was like 167, 168. And about 163. And yeah, that's why the gap is 2.2 seconds right now. He's just unable to keep that pace. If we bring up the lap time telemetry here. Let's see. Turn that on here. And let's match it up here to Morris. And Morris, he's been quicker in the last 5 laps. He's quicker in 4 of them by a great healthy margin there. Anywhere from 2 to 4 tenths of a second in the last within the last 5 laps, each of those laps. That last lap was lap 63. Is a 10th quicker. So that's how it's going here right now for Sora, trying to hang on to that second spot. He's not doing too bad because, you know, Huffstudler got close, but he now, unless that he's trying to save something in reserve here until the end of the race, and we're in lap 65 now. Leader just crossed the line, and who knows, he may be trying to save his stuff and attack, because he may be thinking, you know, once I use it, it's going to be gone. And sometimes you got to do that. Try to, you know, save your stuff as late as you dare. And he may not have to. It looks like, oh, Sora getting in a little trouble there. And the tires are just going away. And Huff Studley moves in to the second position. We got 2 more Cast Racing drivers, 1-2s. Vincent Sora still third. And here comes Seba Corns. He's in the fourth position, but he's a ways back, though. Corns is like 6 seconds off the leader. So he's about 4 seconds behind Vincent Sora with 25 laps to go. And then behind him, 0.8 of a second, that's Adam Elshire running fifth spot there. And Dakota Moniz, he's running in the sixth position, followed by Kenneth Neal Ameson running seventh. Austin Hulsey running the eighth spot. James Trammell, another Morecast Racing driver, ninth. He's followed by Mike Simone in 10th, and then Martin Morales in the 11th position. So they're kind of spread out a bit, but they're Morecast Racing team. Right, you can just see the consistency there. They really it is not a large team. They may have a maximum number of 4. I don't know. Somebody's on pit road. Who is that? That is Danny Cochran making his way down pit road. I think he's getting tires. Yeah, but he's getting tires on that 2 machine. He's down and away. Right now, as he exits, he's in the 13th position. I'm sure he lost at least 1 lap. Yeah, he's only 1 lap down. The question is, are your leaders going to pit? There's your leader right there. And he's going to put Cochran another lap down as he goes by right there. Now 22 laps remaining. About to be 21 laps as he comes out of turns 3 and 4. Now Cochran might come back on him here. He's got those fresh tires, and there he goes. And there's probably no point in battling with him, because at that stage in the game, there's the 17 of Mayer, David Mayer. Now Mayer, I'm not sure when he pitted. He may be in the same situation. He pitted on lap 60. That was only 9 laps ago, so his tires may be a bit fresher as well. He's trying to get by the leader, get one of those laps back. They're in that 19th spot. Now, we're at the moment, 3 laps down. I think I just saw somebody down on, I think that was Huffstutler making his way down pit road, actually making his way out. Saw somebody going in. I think it might have been Austin Hulsey. Yeah, that was Hulsey I saw coming down on pit road. And so let's see, James Trammell also making his way out, exiting pit road, currently in that 9th spot. Here comes your leader, Jacob Morris, with 20 laps to go. And that's going to put Seba Corns at the top of the charts there. But he pitted, last time he pitted was way back on lap 35, right around that caution, I'm sure. And which is now the rest of the field. You can see folks starting to come in. Vincent Sora, he's making his way down pit road. And he's already down there getting tires. Let's see. Isaac Degenaire, he's up there as well. There's a 47, Travis Eccles. And he's currently running in that 15th position.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, and we have a caution. Wow, and the leaders have already pitted. So, okay, let's see. He's running 15th, and he's 2 laps down. And but he's going to have to get some tires, though. Remember, he tried to stay out and hope for a quick caution, but the quick caution didn't come. And but Eccles, he last pitted on lap 46, and so I'm thinking that he'll have to come in and pit, so he may not get one of those laps back. But so far, hanging in there. Currently 15th at the moment as the field gets together here for get ready to head on down pit road to see who's going to head down pit road. Seba Corns, he's coming down pit road now, and there's your leader. Seba Corns coming down pit road. It looks like okay, I'm about to say I was wondering if Dejaneiro was staying out. He's also coming in. And then that would be now Morris, he had just pitted on 71. So he should be looking pretty good. He won't have to pit. And we're so busy looking at all of this. Now, what was I'm not even sure what the caution was for. I don't have any reports of anyone spinning or crashing or anything. So I don't know. Let's see. Unless it was Austin Hulsey. That was earlier. That was like lap 71. Austin's looking okay there. Let's go back and look at that and see if we can see. Was that an actual crash? Like that, because sometimes when they slide, okay, he was coming out of the pits. Oh, okay, he lit him up coming out of the pits, and I'm wondering if that's what caused the caution. That may have been what did it right there. And let's see, there's Roberson coming down. Travis Eccles, as we said, knew he was going to have to come down and get some tires. And there's Taylor Bowles making his way in. Chad Khalif, he's out now. He's actually 19th spot there, right behind the pace car. Now he pitted. Chad Khalif pitted on lap 66. And that was his third time in. I wonder if he did a green flag pit stop, he might get a lap back here, and being as he stayed out. And because right now he's showing, was he running in 19th spot there. He's 3 laps down, and he should get one back as they get the one to go. And he's ready to go, but it's not one to go just yet. He's got to stay behind that pace car. He's ready to get around there. I wonder if he'll try to dive into the pits and get some tires real quick. That'd be real. Okay, that's interesting. So now he's ahead of the pace car. I don't understand what's going on there. Now he's because I thought he would have gotten the wave around. Something's going on here. Ah, okay. Okay, now, yeah, I think he had to slow down so that the pace car could cross the line first so that he could get that wave around. And boy, he dropped the hammer like he's going racing already. And he's going to make his way around to the back of the field here. And that will be Seba Corns. Isaac Dejaneiro, he pitted on lap 74. Jacob Morris pitted on lap 71. Vincent Sora pitted on lap 71.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Oh, okay, they waved
green.
it off. They waved it off. Maybe everybody's not in position here. So we'll be holding on here, holding tight to see what happens. And while they get things sorted out, we'll go ahead and take a quick break here. Hey, you're watching last night's Racing League, Season 3, now round number 5 at Darlington Raceway here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads it down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and
Okay,
Green
we're
flag,
back.
green
We got a
flag.
green flag, and we're racing once again. Now 12 laps to go. Seba Corns is your leader. Isaac Degenaire is in the second position. Vincent Sora is third. Boy, what a shakeup here, folks. Adam Aylshire is fourth. And then we have Sean Huffstadler fifth. Jacob Morris, he's way back in 11th position. I'm not sure what happened there, but Seba Corns is your leader, followed by Isaac Degenaire. And Corns has a 1 second lead over the 98 truck. And Degenaire, he's got Travis Eccles directly behind him in 16th. And then Vincent Sora is further back. So Vincent's about 1.8 seconds back. He's got a little ways to go with 11 laps to go. Can he catch these guys at all? Because everybody's got pretty fresh tires here. Sora, he pitted on lap 71. The guys ahead of him, though, their tires are about maybe 3 laps younger. Of course, you don't have to save anything now. You can stand on them as hard as you want to. He's definitely going to try. He's got Adam Aylshire. He's a ways back. Aylshire is over 2.5 seconds behind Sora, and Sean Huffstadler right there. That's the first Morecast Racing driver trying to put some pressure on the 11 truck there. But all 4 Morecast team members are in the top 10 once again. Seba Corn still up the front. And now that's Charles Roberson in front of him. Roberson's in 15th position, though, 1 lap down. So he's not a factor in the race. Now 8 to go. And there's Sora. Oh, he got past Degenaire, who's having some problems with the wall there. He bounced off the wall. He's still in third at the moment. And trying to hold on to it. Looked like that truck was about to get away from him there. He had been running. Degenaire, right now, he is 17 positions higher than where he started. I'm not sure. He may not have even put a qualifying time, but boy, he is struggling. 7 laps to go. He would love to finish in the top 5 here, but boy, can he hold on. He's got 4th place Aylshire, 1.8 seconds. I mean, he is really closing in fast with 7 to go. In the way right now, those tires seem to be kind of going away from him. I'm not sure if he can keep Aylshire back there that long. Meanwhile, Seba Corn, surprise leader here at the end of the race, 2.5 seconds ahead of Vincent Sora. There he is. There's Sora right there trying to run him down with 6 to go. That gap is coming down maybe a few hundredths of a second at a time, but it needs to come down a lot quicker than that if Sora is going to get a chance. And let me tell you, Seba Corns ain't no slouch. He knows how to get around any track quickly, and the gap is remaining right around 2.57, 2.58, and he's just maintaining that gap between him and the 26. Degenaire is hanging on in that 3rd spot, but boy, here comes James Trammell, 0.8 of a second behind them. Trammell got past his teammate Sean Huffstadler into that 4th spot. Huffstadler's right there. Now, can he catch the 98 of Degenaire? Now 4 laps remaining. We're riding on board with Huffstadler. Let's ride on board with Trammell. Trammell's right there, right on the tail of Degenaire. I think he's going to get him this time, folks, as they go down. Oh, and kind of crowding him down a little low there as they go through turns 3 and 4. And Degenaire gets into the wall again. 3 remaining. This is where the biggest battle right now as far as the guys right up the front. Can Trammell get that 3rd spot? Oh, he gets into Degenaire. he almost kind of gives him a little bump, like, here you go, just keep you going around through the turn. It almost seemed like it helped him instead of hurting him. He didn't go into the wall. Good grief. Trammell trying to get by Dejaneire. That actually, it looked like he might have knocked him a tenth of a second ahead of him. And there's Trammell. Now Hofstadler closing in once again. And we're on the penultimate lap here. Seba Corns are hanging on. There's Vincent Sora still 2.8 seconds behind the 15 truck. And but these guys back here, man, boy, Isaac Dejaneire is fighting hard to hold on to that third position. All kinds of pressure behind him. White flag is in the air. White flag in the air for Seba Corns. Corns going down into turn 1. Vincent Sora following him in through turns 1 and 2. Here comes Dejaneire. They're going down into turn 1. Boy, he gets squeezed up along the wall. Oh, no, he's trying to save it, and he can't. He's going to lose it. That might even bring out a caution if he stays up there. Oh, and he collects I think that might have been the 2. It doesn't matter, folks, because Seba Corns has already crossed the line. There will be no caution, no green-white checker. Seba Corns came across the line as all of that was happening. He is your winner here tonight at Darlington. Man, a fierce battle for that third position. And there's your leader and your winner, Seba Corns, right at the line. Now, sorry, he did come in second, and James Trammell. There's James coming in third. And boy, Seba, he snuck in there and got that one, folks. And let's go ahead and get the guys into the booth here. And it's a victory circle here. Let's go find everybody. Corns, Sora, and Trammell. There's James right there. We'll go ahead and move him up. So there's Vincent Sora. We'll move him up. Where's James at? I just saw James. I thought I saw him anyway. Bear with me while I find him. There he is. Go ahead and move him on up. And got to find who are we looking for? Vincent Sora's there. Seba Corns. Where is Seba? There he is. So we'll move him on up to the victory lane. And we will head on down there with them. Okay, folks, we're in victory lane here with your top 3. Seba Corns, Vincent Sora, and James Trammell. Hey, Seba, you got a copy. You got your mic muted, by the way, buddy.
You got me?
Yeah, 10-4. How you doing, man?
Yeah, pretty good.
Man, good race tonight. I tell you, boy, you kind of pounced on that at the end there, didn't you? Did you get a good, win the battle off of pit road or something? Because
no, we were able to save tires. Save tires pretty good. And then and the caution came out, and then we benefited from that. But other than that, good race all night.
10-4, man. I tell you, got out front and you just ran away with it, man. Congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Obviously, Butt Kicker, sponsor the league, and everyone for putting on this great show.
10-4, congratulations, man, and we'll see you next week.
Alrighty.
Hey, Vincent, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Man, I tell you, you had such a great race going all race long, and I tell you, man, but you did come home second, and so good effort there, man. Congratulations on that second position.
I appreciate it, man. It was a pretty fun race. It's Darlington, so it's it's just a really fun track all around. Led some laps, got on the pole. Really unfortunate that I got dumped on lap 1, but it is. Yeah, I don't know. It was just really frustrating because it seems like every time we'd get a green flag run, we'd get a yellow, and then we got a yellow right in the middle of green flag stops there, and we got put at the back of the field. So, I don't know. it's just a little frustrating, but a good points day nonetheless.
Absolutely, man. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Everybody in the league, Butt Kicker for sponsoring, and you for broadcasting.
10-4, congratulations again on that second, man. We'll see you next week.
Ready.
Hey, James, you got a copy?
I do, Tony. How are you, sir?
Hey, man, first time on the podium this season, man. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, I tell you, boy, the Morecast Racing, you guys are having a strong season so far. Everybody, I think Martin, you wound up 11th, but man, you guys are running in the top 10 quite a good little portion of the race there, man, and got some strong performances, man, and you finished just ahead of teammate Sean there, and Jacob had a little something good, I guess, happen there for him, but still a good run by the team, man.
Absolutely. Great run by the team tonight and so far through the season. Jacob got a little bit screwed out of that late caution there by being the lucky dog. He had to cycle around behind everybody else, and I feel unfortunate for him. He had a really fast truck tonight, but this number 20 Simbox Store F-150 being on the podium is wonderful for us.
10-4, man, absolutely. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Of course, Simbox Store sponsoring this truck, and Butt Kicker for sponsoring the league. Tony, for you broadcasting. Really appreciate the job you do.
Thank you, man, and congratulations again, and we'll see you guys next week.
Absolutely. Have a good week, sir.
All right, thank you too. Okay, folks, boy, I tell you, that was talk about an exciting finish there at the end, and let's go ahead and bring up your finishing results here. And let's try to get the right ones up here this time. I've been clicking the wrong button here. There we go. Got the good one here. Seba Corns is your winner. Vincent Sora came in second. James Trammell third. In fourth position, we've got Sean Huffstutler, Kenneth Amoson fifth, Adam Elshire sixth, Jacob Morris seventh, Mike Simone eighth, Dakota Moniz ninth, Isaac Dejaneire, he rounded up in the 10th spot there, Danny Cochran 11th, Martin Morales Jr. 12th, Austin Hulsey 13th, 14th Tyler Dingler, 15th Charles Roberson, Travis Eccles finished 16th position, David Mayer 17th, Jad Cleef 18th, 19th is Taylor Bowles, Bryce Douglas 20th, Don Ashley Amerson 21st, AJ Green 22nd, Colin Forrester 23rd, 24th, Joe Archer, Max Foner 25th, and Sean McLaughlin in the 26th position. And as always, we want to thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. And for all of us here, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.